Small detour. We have Chandan Taparia joining in. Stay with us. We want to hear what's happening in the F&O side. So let's get the intel as well. Chandan, of course, is derivative and technical analyst with Motilal Oswal. Chandan, good afternoon. Absolutely crazy wild moves. Can you tell us what's the backdrop? What's happening?
Yeah, Prashant, really a roller coaster ride in the market. If I look at the days low to days high, the index witnessed a swing of 500 points, but in actual, the movement was much higher. There are a couple of reasons behind this. First, an important part is tomorrow we have RBI policy. And second part is that this is the first RBI policy after the US presidents. And apart from that, the 3 or 4 factors which I believe are important and reason behind these swings. If we remember that recently the SEBI came out with the guideline that there will be only particular days for weekly expiry. So earlier the volatility used to kill from different days of the weekly expiry, like Wednesday from Bank Nifty or Tuesday from Film Nifty. But now the entire shifting has happened to your Thursday due to the weekly expiry of Nifty only. Apart from that, what we noticed that most of the options writer or most of the algo trader were participating well in the Bank Nifty index to get the benefit of your theta decay, and ROI used to be better because every day they used to write the different strikes or different indices. But now as ROI is lower due to the higher transaction, due to the lower expiry days, so most of the traders have shifted their focus to weekly expiry on Nifty. So I believe all these are the reason that why such kind of swings could be there. One important part also we need to keep in mind that now because of all these, the monthly expiry is likely to be more volatile because at NSE, all the 4 indices will expire on last Thursday of the month, including Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty or Mid-Cap Nifty. So I believe that now the dynamic of the market has changed due to the recent change in the SEBI guidelines, and due to the change in the lot size also, I believe some more swings will be there. So these are the couple of reasons we need to keep in mind. And now expiry day will be more volatile and monthly will be volatile than the weekly. And this is going to happen. So traders need to keep that in mind. It would be very tough to buy option or sell option without putting proper support. But I believe because of this, a lot of new strategy like bull spread, bear spread kind of scenario may play in this market.
You know, the idea when they introduced all these margining requirements, lessening number of weekly expiries per exchange, etc., was to reduce the amount of volatility, right? I mean, in a way, at least what we're seeing now is, I mean, it's the same, if not higher, right? At least today seems to be significantly higher. Is there also element that since all these restrictions have come, the amount of swing that you need to generate the same amount of ROI, I'm talking about algos, etc., is that much higher. So is that also, I mean, there's no way to prove it, but do you think that also perhaps is at work?
Yeah, that is also a reason because earlier people used to use the same money to generate the ROI on every day. And let's say, for example, if you are making 0.1% every day, that it comes to 0.5%, and people can easily generate 2%. But now you only have one weekly expiry, that's on Thursday, so ROI is lower. So writers are charging more, and that is the important reason that why OTM strikes are now quoting at much higher premium. Now we are heading towards expiry, but if you notice at the beginning, even 400, 500 points OTM strikes were quoting at 30, 40 rupees. And usually it hardly happens on the weekly expiry. So because of the transaction cost, because of the pressure on getting ROI and due to your limited days on expiry are the reason that all such kind of things are happening. And I believe ROI pressure on all the algo traders is also reason. And one more important point we need to keep in mind that in last 1 month, all the algo traders have changed their stance because backtesting cannot be now applied. Most of the people used to do the option writing mainly for theta decay and they were trading well with the Bank Nifty. But now Bank Nifty doesn't have the weekly expiry, so they need to apply with the Nifty. But again, the scenario has totally changed. Apart from that, people used to do the trading setup in monthly expiry as well, but now the scenario will also change because of the volatile swings. So most of the algo traders have changed their stance. People were also expecting that there will be good activity in Sensex, but now Sensex expiry will shift on Tuesday, but backtesting data has only Friday. So I think
Chandan, that's exactly the final point that I want to check with you, this whole business on the Sensex, because leave us with one final thought on the, the move, if at all, if BSE is gaining, because I think there's a note that one of your peer brokerages put out that apparently premium options turnover is increasing for the BSE. How much is the adoption? Because now other products from the NSE have been wiped out, the weekly products. So there's one Nifty weekly and there's one Sensex weekly. Is the BSE really gaining? Do you see a lot of traction of that product, that Tuesday Sensex expiry?
Yeah, absolutely. That is a win-win situation for BSE. In fact, if we notice that Friday Sensex was also gaining the momentum. However, they also focused on the BSX, but it was not comparatively doing well. But I believe most of the participants will focus on Sensex on Monday and Tuesday, being the expiry and T-1 day of expiry. They will focus on Nifty on Thursday and Wednesday. So definitely, I believe the BSE, which might have 1/4 or 1/3 market share, may come to the 50% of the market share due to change in the expiry dynamics.
Absolutely. That explains the excitement around the BSE stock every now and then. Chandan, thank you so much for that. Let's just pull up BSE.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.